Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Mary and welcome to another Craft Day Wednesday, where every Wednesday I post a new video. In today's video we're going to be finishing up part 2 of part 1 of me showing you how I make the octopus. I'm just going to go ahead and turn the camera down so we can get into the video, so that way we can just go ahead and get started. So far, I've already went ahead and glued some pony beads to his little legs. So, this is what we have. And, I just used regular pony beads. So these are what I use. And at this point, it really doesn't matter what color you glue on, because we're going to spray paint it or you're going to hand paint it, whichever way you decide you want to do it. So, all we're going to do is just go ahead, take our hot glue, and just go ahead and start gluing on your little beads. And you want to space them out. Don't want to get them too close. And all we're going to do is just go ahead and you're just going to go on and put your little beads on. These are going to serve as the little suction cups that you find on an octopus. I'm just going to go ahead, stick these on like so. And you're going to have a little bit of glue strands, and I just pulled them off at the end. So yeah. And now I'm just going to continue to just go ahead and just stick these on. So that's basically what we're going to do now. And this part takes a little bit of time, especially depending on how big you make your octopus. The first one I did was really big, and then I just made it smaller because I was asked to do another one, and I just did it a little bit smaller. But it's going to depend on the size that you make your octopus. It's going to depend on how long it takes you to glue your pony beads on. That's why I went ahead and did the majority of it off camera, because I already knew it was going to take me a while to do that step. And I went ahead and chose to do it that way. That way the video wouldn't be so super long, because I didn't want it to be too long for you guys. So we're just going to continue, and we're just going to go ahead and just jump right in and do the other side. And as you can see, I am spacing them off a bit, but not too spaced out. I'm just going to go ahead and put one right here. So this is what it's going to look like. And now we're going to go ahead and do this one. So now we're just finishing up. We got one more to add, and I'm just going to go ahead and put a dab of glue here. We're going to grab our pony bead, and we're just going to stick that there, just like that. So now you should have your octopus all covered in the little beads. And then here's where you pick whatever color you want your little octopus to be. I have two different colors here. I have cloudless blue, and I have blue bonnet. And I'm going to just see which one shows up best on camera. And then you're going to need a little paintbrush, but I'm going to grab some wax paper and set my octopus on top of. So I got my wax paper down, and I'm just going to put some paint here. So I have a little bit of blue paint here, and I'm just going to see how well that shows up. And it's going to be hard to see, so I think I'm going to go with the blue, and we're going to see if that shows up any better. And I think what I'm going to do, because I kind of like that effect, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and put two different colors down and just blend the two. Give it a two-tone effect. I think that would be pretty cool. So that's what I'm going to do. So you want to grab whichever colors you think will work best, and you just want to go ahead and start painting your octopus. So I'm going to go ahead and focus on getting his legs and body painted, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the next part. So this is what it's looking like so far, and we're just going to go ahead and continue to paint. And I'm just going to go in and touch up a couple places that I wanted to dry. And I haven't did the very top of his head yet, and the reason why is because I'm going to take some pipe cleaners and we're going to twist them, and then we're going to use that as his hair. And I don't want to put the paint on now, otherwise the hot glue won't stick if the paint is wet. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to paint his little legs. I'm going to turn it around, and I'm just going to go ahead and continue to paint. So now that we have it painted, I'm going to go ahead and touch up a few spots, but before I do that, I want to go ahead and take my pipe cleaners that I have here. I thought this would be a pretty good color to add, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut these in half. So we have, and I just put my fingers in paint. That's okay. Just going to wipe my fingers off. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to take my pipe cleaners, and I'm just going to roll them around my finger a bit, just like this. So just give them a quick roll, and I'm just going to do 3. So just going to roll it. So basically all you're doing is just giving it a little bit of a curl. Doesn't have to be fancy. Once again, just going to roll it on my finger, just like this. And then we're just going to pull it out. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue them right down on his head with my hot glue gun. So I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue, and I'm just going to go ahead and stick this down and hold it there. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other ones. And you just kind of want to just place them somewhere depending on how you want them to look and where you want them to go. And I'm just going to stick mine here, just so my little octopus can have some little hair, because this is what that's serving, is hair. Now I'm going to do my last one. So just going to put a little bit of hot glue, and then we're just going to go ahead and stick this down right here. Hold that there. I'm going to get the hot glue off my fingers. Going to hold that there and let that dry a bit. And now I'm just going to spread it out. So there we have, that's what it's looking like. I'm just going to go ahead and turn it around so y'all can see it in front. So this is what it looks like from the front. Hopefully y'all are able to see, but I'm just going in with my blue again and just touching it up around the top. So just going to go ahead, and it doesn't matter if you get a little bit of paint on his hair. So this is what it looks like so far. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add his sunglasses. So here are the little sunglasses, and I made these just out of cardboard. If you want me to do a video showing you how I made his little sunglasses, I would do that. But and then we're just going to place them on his head. And all I'm going to do is just put a little bit of hot glue right in the rim of his glasses. And yes, it's still kind of wet, but that's okay. It'll go, when it dries, it'll dry right on his head, just like I want it to. And I'm just going to look in the camera and try to tilt this to get this to stay. And then we're going to put a little bit of hot glue right here. Stick that there. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. And we're just going to stick that on just like that. So now we have this. Is what it's looking like. And now I'm going to grab a pipe cleaner and we're going to give him a little bit of a smile. Well, since I can't find a black pipe cleaner, we're going to give him a lime green pipe cleaner smile. So basically, I'm just going to go ahead and just crimp the smile a little bit. So it looks like this. And then I'm going to have to turn this around so I can see how I'm putting it on. So let's just turn this a bit. Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to cut it down a bit because it's actually too big. So I'm just going to cut it. And now I'm just going to go ahead, take some hot glue, put it right around the smile. And all I did was make a U shape for the smile. And that is it. So let's just go ahead and stick this on. And I'm going to take my paint and I'm just going to touch up a few places. And now I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to go ahead and turn this around so y'all can see. And this is what he looks like. And here he is. And I'm going to go ahead and turn back up my camera. And that is it for this video. Once again, this was part 2 of us finishing up the octopus. And here he is. And I just got paint in my hair. And once again, here he is, all finished. I still got to add a touch up a few places, but that's okay. So, yeah, that is it for this video. If you like this video, please give me a like and a thumbs up. If you are not already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to be part of my YouTube family. And with that being said, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch one of my videos. That really means a lot. And with that being said, I hope you all have a nice day. Bye.